straighten the legs up. Bring your right foot onto the left thigh, just above the knee. Now, above the knee is a little confusing because we're on the floor. Above the knee means closer to the floor. And then bending that left leg, bring the left foot onto the floor, just until your hips start to lift up. If you want, you can snuggle a little bit further away from the wall as well. And then the right hand can help to nudge the right knee out to the side. For those who aren't using the wall, bend your left leg and place your right ankle onto the left knee. On track 1, you can stay there. Track 2, if you want, you can reach through, grab the top of the knee, and pulling the knee in towards you. Or track 2 and 3, if you prefer, you could do the swan pose. Just come into a basic pigeon type pose. If you're using the wall is holding the left foot in place. The targeted area here is the hips. If you're feeling this in the knee, first try flexing the foot a bit more. That might help to stabilize the knee. And if that doesn't work, then bring the foot a little bit higher up, so it's not quite so intense for the hip. Be where you can stay for a while. And then close your eyes. Last week, we talked about the koan, what is this? We can revisit that in relation to our inner mood or emotions. You can ask yourself, what is it I'm feeling? What is this? And the feelings morph. They're changing. As we hold the poses in Yin Yoga, we have time to watch these changes. One common emotion that comes up in Yin Yoga is boredom. We're not doing anything. I'm so bored. Simply notice that. Maybe that changes into irritation. Why is he always talking? I wish he'd shut up. And then when he shuts up, it might morph again into peace, calmness. If you feel you're a little bit more open and you're using the wall, let the left foot slide a bit lower on the wall. If that's too much, go back to where it was, or about halfway through. About 3 more breaths. If you're using the wall, let the left foot slide up the wall and then both legs rest against the wall. If you're not using the wall, slowly come up out of the pose and lie down again. For a moment or two, enjoy the echo. Feel the rebound of your previous pose. Notice your mood. Side 2. Again, if you're using the wall, this time we're going to keep the right leg against the wall. Bring the left ankle just below the right knee. And then to your own degree, slide the right foot down just until you reach your first edge. Pause there. No need to go further right now. Wait for the body to open up. Invite you to go further. If you're not using a wall, bend the right leg, left ankle on top of the right knee. You can maybe rest your right foot onto a block or a bolster, which kind of emulates a wall. Or if you want, you can do the eye of the needle version, reaching your arms between the legs, holding the top of the knee. Or again, track 2 and 3, do the swan pose on the other side. Once you're in the pose, become still. Again, we're just going to let the music flow through us. No judgment, no analysis. Simply be open to whatever it does. Notice how you're feeling. If your hip is opened up, maybe you can slide the right foot a bit lower on the wall. If that's too intense, then back off. And slowly coming up, straighten the leg against the wall. Both legs against the wall, or simply lying down on your back. You notice how you feel. So initially we can say bhava is your mood, but moods are transient. They're always morphing from one emotion to another. As it matures and deepens, bhava becomes more of an attitude that infuses and forms most of your life, until eventually it deepens into absorption. From a secular point of view, you become absorbed into the nature of reality, its essence. From a more spiritual point of view, you become absorbed in to the divinity in whatever form, shape, mold you choose.